Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with another unboxing. This time we're doing a tarot deck unboxing. And I had mentioned in my other unboxing video, the previous one, that I had been sent a couple of things from Cross Crow Books, and this is one of them. It's another one. So they sent this to me specifically for review. It is the Egyptian Tarot by Oliver St. John. It's a big box. It's a very big box, actually. If I back it up a little bit here, you guys can see. It's huge. It's huge. It's a 9-inch box, which is crazy. I'm actually really excited to see what's going on in here and see what's going on. Honestly, I just said that twice, but I'm excited to see what's in here. I'm just really sort of interested in what's going on. I was reading the little blurb back here, and then was very confused and realized I might be out of my depth for this one, because I have an understanding of like Egyptian magic and like it's called cometics and of the pantheon because I'm like a big mythology nerd, but I don't really understand that much about it. To be fair, I have like a surface level understanding of it because I have dabbled and explored mostly the mythology aspects, but as far as like the magical aspects, not that much because it just wasn't like a field that was interesting to me. But when I was reading the back of this, I was like, oh, I might be like way out of my depth. My surface level knowledge may not apply because what it says here is the Egyptian Tarot Deck and Guidebook by Oliver St. John is a valuable addition to Kabbalistic canon as the first figurative tarot that is fully color integrated according to the schema of the Golden Dawn. All of those things out of my depth. Kabbalah, the Golden Dawn, schema was also one where I was like, that's an interesting word I've never used before. It says, utilizing English surrealist Ithel Colquhoun's, that's butchered. It's this. Focus. Ithel Colquhoun's interpretations of the Golden Dawn correspondences, St. John has opened a unique window through which to view the 78-card tarot. The guidebook provides readers with a comprehensive overview of the structure of the tarot and the Kabbalistic correspondences that shape the deck. By preserving traditional elements and representing ancient Egyptian symbolism and principles, the Egyptian Tarot Deck and Guidebook continues the age-old practice of ritualistic divination, explore ancient traditions through beautifully illustrated and colorful cards, portraying the hieroglyphs and Neteru of ancient Egypt. And then it has a little bit here about the author, Oliver, I don't know, St. John of London, has dedicated his whole life to the theory and practice of magic and the occult, including related sciences of tarot, Kabbalah, ritual astrology, and divination, and is an acknowledged expert in the fields. He has written more than 20 books on these subjects and is the director of studies of Ordo Astri, Hermetic Order of the Star, and Snake. He continues to teach students around the world and is working on several new book projects. So yeah, that's a lot of words. I'm really interested to see what's inside here because I don't know. I don't know what to anticipate. I found the carrot knife and I was really excited. So then I put it someplace where I would remember it. And I don't remember the place that I said was the special place so that I wouldn't forget it. So forgive me. We may have to obtain a new carrot knife or a new shaped knife for these unboxings because I don't know where the safe place is. It's not on my desk because I just did that. I just did a cleanup and like redid it so that I could. Did I cut this? I feel like I did with my heart. See, the carrot knife would never do this to me. There we go. Like I emotionally cut it, but like not actually. But yeah, like I don't know where it is, and I feel like it should be on my desk. That would be the place. But I just cleaned it up, and it was not present or accounted for. Let's pop this open. Ooh, come on. It's like vacuum sealed in here. It's taking a long time. There we go. Jiminy Cricket, that is a big book. Given all the terminology we had, I'm not surprised. Look at the tiniest cards in the biggest box. For what reason? Okay. I have so many issues with these bumpers, and I'm trying to be accepting, but this is silly. It's because the book is a book. That's why. The book is a book. The guidebook is an entire book unto itself. It has footnotes, you guys. I've never seen footnotes in a tarot book. Also, it probably goes without saying, but some of these words I'm going to mispronounce really bad. There's all sorts of symbols and stuff here. This is way out of my depth. We're in the Kabbalah. I don't know. There's Paians. There's tarot Paians. I'm losing my mind right now. I've never seen a guidebook like this in my life. Like, I've never seen this before. This is crazy. It's like cool crazy, not crazy crazy. But like this is wild. There are like charts and tables, archangels, gods. I've never seen anything like this. The whole thing about chakras, but it's none of the chakras I recognize or know. There's a color scale that have meaning. Wow. This feels like something very, very well thought out that I will not be able to fully appreciate because I don't understand it. Like, I've never had tables in my tarot books before, and there's so many things to see here. Cancer, y'all are vampires. That's your legendary order of being. That's just the one that's jumped out to me to begin with, but of course I have to see dragons or horror and dread. That's Leo, and that suits. Just bring this here so you guys can see what you are yourselves. In case you are wanting to know what legendary order of being your sign might be, there you go. This is crazy talk. There's so much to take in. I feel a little bit overwhelmed. There's the virtues and the vices. And there's ones that I don't know. And some related works. That's good. Because I feel like you're going to need all those works to pen this out. The Sephirotic tree. Just one tree. Oh, jeez. No wonder this book is so big. I feel like I could read this cover to cover and be like, I gotta read it again, because, huh? Like, this looks like Theban script, but it's not. Oh, I'm so confused. But also so interested. Interested because I don't know. I love learning, so I might read this just to see what's up, because, wow. This is a lot. Okay. We're gonna move past the guidebook, otherwise I'm gonna be here forever. So, we have our cards in this silly small container. Honestly, can I tell you guys my first impression is that this is so disappointing that they aren't edged in any special way, because the box and the book are such a production that I would expect like a little bit of razzle dazzle with the cards. So I'm actually really sad that there's no special edging here, because I think that would make them, just like choice, you know. And there's also, because I don't know if you can see it. Let's get closer. You see this line here? That's like a tangible ridge. Like, I feel that. So like whatever's on the cutting machine that like cuts this to size has like this ridge here that is all the way through it. It's not an indent. It's like, it's not debossed, it's embossed. I had to think about that. Hold on. So let's see. I don't know what to expect. I am so like just taken aback and out of my depth here. Ugh. I can't get in. I can't get this off. This is Performance Issues, the deck. But it's me, not the deck. I just realized how that sounds. So, let's see. So this is the back. I don't know what this cross means or the color wheel that's attached to it. And I feel like I could spend an hour trying to see what the meaning is in here, and I still wouldn't be able to find it, because I am not smart. Well, that's Ethel Colquhoun at work. Whoever she is, she was painting stuff. Yeah, I'm never gonna find what the colors on this mean or anything like that. So there's a thing. I don't know what to make of this. Already, this is going to be interesting. Okay. So let me see. It's a very simple back. There's nothing exciting happening here. And it has that same like almost matte but not quite matte finished, because it's picking up some reflection. There's no texture. Just a regular paper texture. I don't know what this means. But also, like, the artist in me wants to fix this color, because this isn't right here. I just want to fix this. I have glue on my fingernails. Don't look too close. But okay. Let's see what the cards look like. So, up first, we have the seer. And hopefully, you guys are seeing the seer. Who I'm guessing, because it's 0, is the fool. This is going to be interesting. Because I feel like the fool. This particular moment, because I am so out of my depth. I don't know what these symbols mean. I mean, I know what some of these mean down here. Don't know what that means. I'm sure they're all very significant. The art style is very straightforward. And, like, very reminiscent of, like, the hieroglyphs, and, like, that it is simplistic. But I'm not going to judge it too harsh, because that is the vibe. It is the Egyptian tarot, so it should kind of look like that. But, like, the colors are very interesting. But, like, the box said, the ass. I am a child. That was bound to get a laugh, whether intentional or not. And it is, in fact, a donkey. And, like, I'm sure, but, like, the back said that the colors were specific to the Order of the Golden Dawn, so I'm guessing that's why the color scheme is like this, but it is very simple. There's no textural elements or anything in this artwork. Oh, interesting. I'm not going to show it because my video is going to get demonetized, but there's an interesting symbol that we don't particularly use anymore. The trump for the 12th path of Mercury is the ass 1. Beth, a house, is the letter of the path which runs from Kether to Bina on the left-hand pillar of form. Wow. Wow, okay. Let's just keep going. We're gonna look at these quickly. We have the priestess. We have Isis Urania. I'm not even gonna try because you guys, I don't know what's going on. We have Hrumacus. I like the colors here. Those are nice. We have Hathor. And we have Shinut. We have a Tet. Ooh. The cardstock is nice. It's a nice thick cardstock, so that's good. Nice quality. We have Ma'at. We have Isis. And, like, I have my first beef here because you see how this is the same image with just slightly different stuff, even down to the little booty. This is going to be my biggest criticism, is not the simplistic art style. It is the, like, just lack of, what do you want to call it? Variety in the art style. That's going to be my biggest criticism here. Because, yeah, I'm here for cards with pretty art. And, if they're all the same faces, it's not really much to go off of. We have, Destiny. We have Saket. The little booty is probably sending me, though. Not gonna lie. We have the Abyss. We have Sokar. And Neath. I'm gonna go through these fast, guys, because I don't have anything to say. Because I don't understand. We have Set. Like, I understand Set and the god that he is here. But I don't understand the things, and I don't want to look at the guidebook because it hurts my brain a little bit. We have the Tower, which is just like an obelisk. I kind of wish there was more to go off of. We have Nuit, who is the sky. We have Khonsu, which is the god of the moon, so I'm guessing that this is the moon card. We have Ra, who is the god of the sun, so there would be the sun card. I like the colors on this, they're nice and vibrant. We have the Aeon, and my local street racer. And we have the World. And we have the King of Wands here, which is interesting. There's a lot of static in these cards. Queen of Wands. Look at her little headdress. And the Prince of Wands. Oh, who, like, has some drip. Look at him. Okay. Go off, Prince. Like that. We have the Princess of Wands. And she's out here with her snakes. And the Ace of Wands. And, oh, I have a feeling that we are hitting a pip. Yep, we're doing pips. Okay. So, if you are not familiar, pip decks are not my favorite kind of decks because I am a visual person as an artsy type person. So, pips are just like the like playing cards where they have like the hearts and the clubs and stuff. That's what pips are. So that's what we're getting is a pip deck, which is not my favorite. And I just feel like more could be done with that. We have Dominion, Virtue, so they're gonna have little key phrases on top instead of like iconography that you can follow. The 4 for completion. So I guess having the word up top is nice. It does help. There's initiation. And for these ones, like the other cards, we have like elements associated, hieroglyphs. These ones, it just looks like you have like alchemical symbols and zodiac signs for the pips. And then like here you were getting alchemical symbols, hieroglyphs, zodiacs, and then more alchemical symbols, along with like a little bit of Hebrew tossed in here, and some of the regular hieroglyphs. So there was a lot more on the like court cards, and then it sort of gets less symbol heavy once you get down to the minors. We got Victory. Ooh, be in frame. There we go. Valor. Swiftness. Strength. Oppression. The King of Cups. Eep. That was running. The Queen of Cups. It's just very, very straightforward. And the Prince of Cups. Okay, so we're repeating the images on the court cards too, which I don't like. I do not love this for us. The lack of variety in these cards is really making me sad. So I'm sure that there's like a very intentional reason behind them, but like as for myself, I would not choose these cards for these reasons because of that. Although they are a very good quality card, they are not the card for me. But they might be the card for you. Maybe you're into like all of this stuff, and these are speaking to you. And if that's the case, just leave a message down below. Let me know. And I might offload these. Got Loss. There is Pleasure. Illusion. Indolence. Rapture. Satiety. Why does it sound weird when I say it? Satiety. Satiated? How do you say it? Tell me how you say that in the comments below, because wow, I'm going to chew on that for a while. We have King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Prince of Swords, Princess of Swords, Ace of Swords. I do like that it's like a little sickle type sword. That's cool. Peace. Sorrow. Repose. defeat. The Six of Swords is intellect. We have deceit, interference, cruelty, and ruin. And then we have the King of Disc, which is replacing coins or pentacles. Queen of Disc, like her black dress, that's nice with the blue. The Prince of Disc, the Princess of Disc, the Ace of Disc, 2 for change, works. Sorry, I'm doing this left-handed again. Power, worry, success, failure, prudence, gain, and wealth. So yeah, this is an interesting deck. It is not the deck for me. That does not mean that it is a bad deck by any means. I can say that the quality of the deck is there. It is a very well-made deck. The cards are nice and sturdy. The book is really in-depth. I can tell that already. A lot of thought went behind these cards and stuff like that, so that I can appreciate. It's just not for me, which is fine. I will be happy to pass these along to somebody else, because like I said, these were given to me for the purposes of review. So I'm not, like, attached to them. I wish I liked them more, because it's an interesting concept. There's a lot to like think about here. There's a lot to think about here. And if you're like into this kind of stuff, I'm sure that this is like a wellspring of information and inspiration and connection. But this is not like my regular vibe. I do feel like this deck does suffer a little bit from that. The fact that it is something so hyper specific, down to like the Kabbalah with the Order of the Golden Dawn. There's so much specificity behind these. Words are really hard. That I just don't know if they would appeal to a larger audience or a lot of people in particular. But you know, for what they are, I'm sure that they're really good for the person that this would speak to. But like I said, I am not the one. This is not me. They are not as accessible as I would have preferred. And like, because the artwork is sort of really basic, and there's not a lot of variety, there's not a lot of like use I can see myself getting out of these. They don't have a shelf life with me because they don't have like a visual appeal for me in particular. But again, like I said, the quality of the cards is good. The quality of the guidebook is great. There's a lot of work and love behind these. They just aren't for everybody, I think, is my takeaway here. So that's the entirety of my review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And like I said, if these speak to you, I would love for them to go to somebody who would appreciate them and get some use out of them, because it won't be me. So let me know. We'll figure it out. You can just cover the shipping and I'll get it to you. That's going to be it for me, guys. I will catch you all in the next time. Until then, I appreciate your faces and happy crafting. Ooh, I do have a book, like an actual book that they sent me that I will be reviewing soon. So we'll look forward to that. And then, like I said, I have a stack of tarot decks and oracle decks to get through. So yeah, we're going to get through those. I wish I loved this more. I really do. I kind of, like, I feel bad because I feel like I should love it, like, automatically, but I don't. It is not for me, and I think that's fine. But I do appreciate all the work and the value that's, like, inherent in the cards themselves. The quality is there, and I appreciate getting a nice quality deck nowadays, because a lot of them come out as, like, thin as paper. But I'm saying goodbye. That's what I was doing before I started talking again. So, goodbye. Happy crafting. Bye.